What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pulse Lord channel. We are back to look at the charts again. It's not too exciting today. We look at the hex charts. Someday we'll be looking at the pulse charts and all the new ERC20s from this massive airdrop. It's going to be exciting. Anyways, let's just get to it. Here's a chart we've been looking at. An hour or two ago, we had a nice big pump. Somebody made a big purchase, but we've got a divergence in the volume here. We for many days now we're going down in volume, and I guess the divergence only really starts from a week ago. But usually, how that plays out is we'll take a dip before we end up rallying. So this is my chart, and I'm sticking to it. Although the RSI has turned and gone up, I'm still looking for a better buy and an extended sideways action. Anything can happen, but I'm just telling you my thoughts, since that's what we're here to do. So that is the Hex USDC chart. I'm still hanging tight. Now, on our other chart, I'm going over here, wave channel with crosses indicator. We have a green dot on the 4-hour, and you can see that pump we got. And what is our price right now? 0.562. Let's go on the hourly and take a look. This is 2 in the morning for me. You guys might be waking up in a few hours, so let's go take a look at the hourly. On the hourly, same thing. We got a green dot down here, and we've got some pumpage, but we do have this is a strong resistance right here where we got rejected. As you can see, this is an area we have tested and held as resistance many times. So I'm still holding out personally to make another purchase. And to shed some light on a few things, I have learned to remove emotion. So I don't get worked up about opportunities missed. And I'm simply waiting to catch the opportunities as I see them. If you guys stay tuned, I will call out good buy zones, and I will call out good sell zones. In between, it's not so easy to tell someone what to do. But I can definitely tell you when it's a bad time to buy, or when it appears to be, and when it's highly likely to be a bad time to buy, or when it's highly likely to be a good time to or bad time to sell, and vice versa. So, when those days come, well, they'll be more exciting, and I'll be able to be telling you what to do, or what the charts look like they're telling us to do. Today it looks like more sideways action, and I'm looking for those buy opportunities before we go on another big run to the upside. Now let's take a look at the Pi cycle chart. And also I wanted to explain that I probably don't need to do anything else in crypto. I've made some good moves. I've had some good fortune. I'm a successful trader. I don't do a lot of trading because I wait for those really sweet moments that have a high possibility of working out. I don't FOMO as much as I can. I don't FOMO. And I stay calm and collected, and I try to go off the charts. And so, that being the case, usually my moves are successful because I put a lot of thought and effort into it, and I stay calm and collected. And I got into Hex at the beginning, so as you can imagine, I've got a crypto story. My crypto story is Hex. Even though I'm a successful trader, I mean, I've had trades where I doubled my Bitcoin. I was trading with 1, left the trade with 2. I mean, that's an incredible story too. And my Hex story towers over my crypto trading stories. And so that's the purpose of this channel. I'm hoping I get people. I don't know. It's hard to get people in, but I'm hoping that I can draw people in, and that someone can tell me. I've brought in a few I know that are grateful, but I would love to hear people tell me that they can't thank me enough for bringing them in. That day will be fun. So just know that if I had no stakes and if I had no hex, I probably wouldn't be waiting. I would probably just acquire it so that I could not stress anymore. But the fact that I do have those things, I'm okay. You know, if this takes and runs and I don't get another buying opportunity down here, so be it. You know, I took that risk and I paid the price by waiting. If in the case that that is what happens, I will have paid the price for waiting for a better buy opportunity, and that's okay with me, because I could just I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to sell anything, and that's a place I like to be. So just know that when I talk, if I seem nonchalant or unaffected by what's going on, um, more likely than not, that's the case, because I've been doing this a while. I've been in it for 4 years. I've been listening to Richard Hart for the entire time. And I didn't understand the Hex project until recently, unfortunately. But I've still benefited so much that it's insanity. Now down here, what we see is the ADX and DI. The DI being the blue line, and that shows your strength when it crosses above the, I think it's the 20. Yep, that's when you're starting to get strong, a stronger move. Right now we're below the 20. And what we're looking for is when the green crosses the red or the red crosses the green. As you can see, when the red crossed the green here, we took a drop. And this is on a daily chart, but it can reverse and go the other way. And then here we had green cross back up, and you can see we ran up. I'm going to zoom in on this, and what you can see now is that the green has just crossed the red, but it doesn't appear to be a real powerful move at the moment. Now in the next few days, if this blue curls and starts cruising up and this green is going up, that's when we look for more power. And when the green and the red open up with a wide angle, like a wide mouth, that shows us a strong move in the price action. You know, when it's just when it's not so much, you're not going to get so much. But when that big wide mouth opens, and you get this blue line curving back up, like here, blue line was coming up across the 20, green was up above the red, boom. Same back here. Green crossed above the red, and once that blue line got above the 20, then the power moved in, and we went from, oh shoot, we went from 0.0089 to 0.02. That's an incredible pump right there. So, you know, these can always change direction, but it's important to take note when there's an actual cross, because we could have several days. We could end up back up here at 7 cents, testing 7 cents, and we could break it. So ADX and DI is not to be ignored. This is on the daily. I'll go ahead and show you a few other time frames. 12-hour shows green crossed above the red. And down here at the stochastic is coming up off the bottom with momentum, so it looks more bullish than bearish for sure. And I'm just giving you that. I'm giving you the opportunity. You know I'm gonna buy some. I'm giving you the chance to beat me to it. Get your purchase in before I buy a chunk. 4-hour. We've got the green, that's a fairly wide mouth, but the red you can see is flattening out. And then our blue line here is cutting up, But we do have this wick showing lots of resistance. This is, there's a lot of selling pushing this back down, or at least some significant selling pushing it back down. On the 1 hour, it doesn't tell us a whole lot. Okay. Now, is there anything else? Now the BTC chart still showing us here on the golden ratio Fibonacci